The gathering is being perceived very well, and everywhere I go in the world, whether it's America or Britain or farther afield, I'm running into Limerick people, and they want to talk about home, they want to talk about the county championship, they want to talk about the rugby, and very often they're surprised when they find out that someone they know quite well is living within 30 or 40 miles of them.
The big message from the gathering was that people want to be connected to each other and they want to be connected to their home place. And our goal very simply is, from learning from the gathering, is to create a global Limerick network, almost like a global Limerick parish. What will the network do? Well, that's for people themselves to decide. But our main task is to begin the journey of creating the connecting, creating the grid whereby people can connect with each other, can interact with each other, can engage with each other about the things that excite them, but all sort of bound together by our shared love and our shared our shared passion really for Limerick City and County as our home place.
Limerick City of Culture is a great opportunity to place Limerick both nationally, locally and globally. The Global Limerick Network and Limerick City of Culture is a way of connecting two exciting phenomena together, and it's also a way of, there are many Limerick people in city and county who are well placed in the media worldwide, the grandfather of them all, Terry Wogan, and the Rubber Bandits, so there's just this huge diaspora of people who are out there, but we want to connect with all those exciting Limerick people who work in the arts and who work right around the world to come and join us for the City of Culture and just give a shout out for Limerick.
I actually find, Mike, in my capacity as Chairman of Limerick County Council, that there's quite a buzz about Limerick at the moment. A lot of people are talking about Limerick, and I think that if we can get that message out to our diaspora abroad in relation to Global Limerick Network, it would be a great point of connection to bring the people back in to see what we are doing between Limerick City of Culture, the spatial strategy plan that we have for Limerick. Limerick is a good place to be now.
The Global Limerick Innovation Network is a significant economic development. It sends a signal that Limerick and its people are smart, innovative, commercial, and we're ready to do business with the rest of the world, like those of us who are Limerick people living in Australia.
As a Limerick man living and working in Britain for the past 25 years, I've been very impressed with the success of the businesses that are set up, owned and managed by many Limerick men and women. The key to the success has been strong networks that have built up over many years. Limerick gave me the skills and networks that I needed to get started.
My name is Daniel Sheehan. I was born in County Limerick and I emigrated to the United States in 1960. I did about 30 years in the police department here. I live in New York, and I would love to have a networking forum to bring together the Irish diaspora to more easily connect with Ireland in general and Limerick in particular.
Hello, I'm Katie Brosnan from Limerick, and I'm an international entrepreneur operating out of the Middle East. Today I'm speaking to you from Iran, and I think Glyn is fantastic because it gives me the opportunity to connect with my friends and family, and of course to network for my business.
Hi, this is Bridget Bray from New York City. The New Glyn project launches at an opportune time to connect the Limerick diaspora with their roots, and this August, in partnership with the Irish Ancestry Research Centre, we will be producing an international genealogy conference in Limerick. This is an example of the opportunities that avail to engage communities and to forge new networks.
I think the Glyn project is a fantastic idea. As someone who's been living abroad in Canada for the last 6 years, I know many of the people that I've met in Canada and other parts of the world. People from Limerick are very proud of where they come from, and I think there's a genuine desire to connect as much as possible with Limerick and do what people can from abroad to help Limerick City and to drive it forward into the years ahead.
Well, I went to Maastricht in September as part of the City of Culture, and that was a very interesting trip because everyone that we met in Maastricht they were all aware of Limerick, and they were aware of a lot of our history. Actually, it amazed me how much they knew about us. We have a lot of associations right through Ireland, Limerick Men's Associations right through the Ireland and the British Isles, and they are very anxious to have their own input into it and to come home and see what's happening. So I think it's going to be, this is one of the best things that has happened to Limerick in modern life.
I think at the heart of a lot of global networking projects and something like this, the success of it is going to be in the people and the people involved and the want and the ability to connect and reach out all over the world. And I know I've been very fortunate to be on the receiving end of some of this when I was out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on the little rowing boat we see here behind me. There was a period of time where we were stuck in a pretty ugly tropical storm, and I remember during that time getting a lot of text messages on our satellite phone of support from people in Limerick, and many of whom I never met or might ever meet. And this was a huge boost to us at the time to keep us going. So I know, to me, the character of the people in Limerick, it's there, and the ability, the innovation, the creativity, the drive is there to make this work. And I know from the diaspora that I would have met in Canada, it's very much the want and the desire to help is there too. So it's a very exciting project. I think it's going to be a huge success.
There's a huge interest, but they're not as much interested in, you know, the bricks and mortar story of Limerick. They're interested in other people who came from Limerick. And I want to find out about the people at home, but they also want to connect with other Limerick people who might be abroad, particularly in their locality. Now, that was very difficult to do years ago, but it should be relatively simple now with modern technology. And I'm delighted that the third level colleges in Limerick are now putting facilities in place to allow Limerick people all over the world to connect with each other with the touch of a button. It's a different initiative from the gathering. This is more connecting people who have the same kind of experiences growing up, who know Limerick City and County, and then people have thousands of reasons for connecting with each other, and their own dynamic will take over at that stage.
I'm very excited by this project because I love, you know, and the way that people have come together in this, the partnerships that come together around the table at Limerick City Council, chaired by Dr. Pat Daly of Limerick City Council. I think it's been fantastic, and I can feel there's a great energy in the room, there's a great buzz in the group, you know, everybody's contributing, and it's a global world, and we love the kind of idea that we could, you know, part of how Limerick is going to do this is by connecting back up now to all of those people who have left, you know, from Limerick or who have connections to Limerick. We want them as part of this journey together. We're very excited about that, and we're excited then as well that you know, the way that we're doing this, the model by which we're doing all of this, you know, can be copied and used by other places as well. This is a chance for us to express how we feel about Limerick, how we're proud of Limerick, and how Limerick is going to make its contribution, but not kind of in an inward way, but in this way that looks out to the world, and we're very, very excited about the journey ahead.
I think we're building a new Limerick, but it's based on a great heritage, and I think it is an exciting time to be from Limerick, and we just want to spread the word.
Exactly.